longest cooldown might be Requiem, actually. Or maybe it's the Solo Guardian. Either way, you play with extremely high tempo. You're always on the map. You're always trying to make something happen. RNG, very fast-paced draft. OG matching them at that tempo. OG generally better at playing this style of draft. So let's see.
Played BKB into later. So I wouldn't hate to see him just go for like the raw right clicks, right? Like he definitely needs a BKB this game. He definitely needs a whole lot of that damage, because if he can stand and deliver on the Rolling Thunder, then Somnus is gonna have a rough time. You know, Pangoli. Okay.
Mar.
Sing the song of death.
It's big.
Okay. It's
very hard for Amar to play around with, and we talked about the fact that they can play very aggressive, but if they're the ones that are getting run at by a Dirge, like, how are you supposed to kill a guy who's got almost 2,000 HP at level 2?
Seems fair and balanced to me. Top lane, Misha. He gets gone on and you will end up dying. It's one thing if you have 5-snap Cookie to bail out Yuragi, but not necessarily there to bail out himself. He ends up dying as bottom. They're also going to be going onto Tiger. One more right click coming in from Ghost will enable them
to pick in towards the Nature's Prophet. Is you actually have a relatively well with these Treants. You can do well. These auto attacks and get on top of him as well. So OG, they've decided they want to try and make their rotations here. Somnus is dead.
It's not finished.
Somnus is going to die.
Now they're aggressing once again. Somnus is in trouble.
Is indeed. Fortune's in to hold him in position. BZM finds the razors, and Misha's here as well. They don't even need to throw in that much additional right-click damage because they have.
You might be in the wrong place, wrong time, brother.
I feel like this mid lane is just a place you cannot play right now, Fluke. Everybody who shows up here just gets their cheeks clapped in. They're also closer to just forcing this wave out in its entirety. They will get a quick revenge kill potentially onto X Nova. They have the stun out with the 5-snap Cookie, and they do find the kill. But at the same time, Somnus gets access to the Solar Guardian. It comes in. Oh no! He bounces Tiger to the high ground. They still find the kill. Now on the Rolling Thunder. Misha taking quite a bit of damage. Here comes Yuragi though with the teleport, but Ghost has also shown up with a multi-shot from the low ground. Going on to BZM. The Shadow Fiend's gonna die first. Yuragi managing to get a quick revenge though on the Dawnbreaker as Misha trying to deny himself right now to the Ancients, and yes, he will succeed at getting it. However, it's still a lost team fight at the end of the day, so I'm just swashbuckling outside of the sprouts of Yuragi. They do have a Burrow Strike, but I don't think Amar wants to take the risk of going to the low ground right now. They're potentially coming back for this one. Man, all these heroes, every hero in the map has been around this dire triangle at the pre-10-minute mark of this game. I think this is a harbinger of things to come, Fluke. It's going to be an action-packed series between these two. Tower. Phenomenal read of what the situation is, and now they found Somnus as well in the jungle. He might be able to get this kill. He's on so low HP, and Somnus will end up dying. The Wrath of Nature from Yuragi bounces around the map and gets the kill.
Yeah, OG, they're just putting the pedal to the metal right now. They understand that their heroes are really strong with their spells, and they want to try and get this fight going. Okay, so they take down Misha. Mara and BZM are here as well, and this is what I, expected from them to try and win these team fights. Once these BKBs come out, once this extra bit of, survivability comes out from Tiger as well. Chalice.
Misha gonna end up dead here. Yuragi went onto the high ground trying to hunt down Somnus, but the first static storm of the game gets committed onto the Nature's Prophet. He's being multi-shotted down, and Somnus, who was the target of his aggression, cleans him up with the shield crash. They drag back BZM as well with the glimpse. Kaka doesn't die either to the Death Requiem. So although they lose the tier 1 tower middle, they will end up finding 3. And you were saying right now this Blink Dagger they've just picked up for the Sand King, and they're going to come around. Perfect angle to find Drow, and she is dead too, right? Morty's kisses will drop down onto her face. No option for her to escape away from this. And X Nova couldn't really do anything as the sun dying a bit too far.
You've got so much more space to play with on top side of the map. Ghost, so he's in trouble.
Trouble again. We've seen this movie. No. Last time around it ended quite poorly for Ghost, and Amar with the Sandstorm might actually be able to kill Ghost. 5-snap Cookie enables him to pick it up. Misha with the Scatter Blast brings down the Undying and takes the Tombstone away. Even if they get the kill onto Misha.
So you just pick like low cooldown stuns that do a lot of damage and they can catch people out. At least Kaka has now found Tiger, so to be able to get this kill. He's got a Ghost Scepter though.
I'm not sure they actually get this kill. He doesn't have it. He has a magic wand to pop. He can get off the False Promise. And this team is coming. They are going to be able to kill him, but the question is, will they be able to escape with their lives? Amar leading the charge with the Blink Dagger. He will get blown up at the very end, but here comes Amar on the back end with BZM. They're looking for a target. They come across X-Nova and Kaka, bringing down Kaka first. Somnus goes in with his own Rolling Thunder, trying to make this a counter play. Solar Guardian flying in, but it gets cancelled immediately somewhere on the map. BZM able to then blow up the Undying. Fire Snap Cookie stuns up Somnus after the Rolling Thunder, and he's going to end up losing his life as well. It's a triple kill for BZM. He's zooming from the mid lane, this best zoomer mid, making this game look
It's also hard for them to play around, and BZM definitely super happy with how that game has been going so far. Oh my god.
Super happy with that, and incredibly happy with the initiation they found through this mid lane, as Amar finds the perfect angle for the Power Strike. They follow that up with the Morty's Kisses.
So it's going to be a good shout for him to at least be able to react to what's going to be coming in.
Speaking of reactions, X-Nova went in for a D-ward. Well, OG are like, how dare you touch our vision? I'm glad it's Misha that got that kill. It's like, hey, you take my wards, I kill you.
They need to try and get a nice little static storm. They need to try and get a nice use of the Solar Guardian and make sure that there's good front to back so Ghost can do the damage. Look how much damage to do to BZM early on though. So you can get this fight going. Orchid's already been used by Yuragi.
Oh, dual Burrow Strike onto Kaka and Chalice. Kaka's gone. He got up the static storm before he goes down. It stuns up and silences Tiger on the back end of the fight. In the meantime, Yuragi gets rolled back into as well. Loses out on his first life, but they get immediate revenge by bursting down the Undying. The Tombstone is close to the tier 2 tower instead of close to the fight, so they don't have to worry about the zombies all that much. As OG clean up both supports and now considering going up the high ground, even without the Aegis being online. They saw that the Rolling Thunder is gone, Static Storm is gone, Tombstone is gone. What else does RNG have left to try and dissuade OG from doing this?
Not really much. They at least got the Aegis here, so this tier 3 fight might not be too bad. Another BKB here on BZM, and Chalice is going in.
He still got false promise though, glimpsing him back into position. They want to get this damage out. Chalice, can he escape away with the Solar Guardian? Indeed he can, and they have enough damage ultimately to burst down the SF. Multi-shots, almost kills Amar, heads up. He's forced into a Yule, and they don't catch him with the gust. Oh no, Amar allowed to escape. Somnus at the very least able to track down Misha, thanks to the swashbuckle. Burnt all his mana away as well, so he can't Fire Snap Cookie to the low ground. And Ghost finds a double kill off the back of this. And although OG are excellent at playing this extremely high tempo game, we've seen Ghost. He has a BKB, but he can't get it off. He's been stunned up, forced off will be there. BKB will emerge. Static Storm dropped down, but only onto Yuragi. He already has the BKB active for himself. But now Ghost turning around after Chalice came in with the Solar Guardian. Somnus rolling in with the Rolling Thunder. BZM though, chase Ghost and kills him by himself. They are going to be able to get the control back onto Yuragi though, and bring him down as well. So 1-1 traded, but now Chalice's BKB has expired, so Amar able to stun him up and ensure that they bring him down as well.
Be the ones to get Blink Fire struck, but Amar, they understand, they know what's going on, they found Ghost.
Oh, the one target that cannot be caught out first, but his team bails him out of trouble yet again. He has the BKB trying to run away. Nice little swashbuckle from Somnus, stuns out BZM, and they will be able to bail out Ghost.
Albeit there might be some smoke go forward, but as soon as they see this Drought Ranger, they go in, and once again, Amar double stun.
This is why he's the only one allowed to play Sand King. Gets the double stun. Will get punished super hard for it though. Straight up killed, and they're gonna smoke. Roshan is coming up soon. Amar realizes this. He knows that he can't give up this positioning, so he buys back. Big reveal here, Fluke, if they can catch them off guard. BKB for BZM is still on cooldown for another 3 seconds, but they don't get there in time. Instead, Amar's the one to initiate. He finds the X-Nova Undying, and they've already gotten the 1 kill. Kaka getting himself far away. They drop the Static Storm down. Amar's inside it, but False Promise bails him out. Rolling Thunder from Somnus, doing quite a bit of disable work here in the midst of this fight. But the only hero to have died so far is this Undying of X-Nova. Amar though chasing, can't find the Power Strike, and they glimpse back BZM so they don't have additional damage. Roshan does respawn though, and OG feel like they have this positioning. They know there's no more Static Storm, they know there's no more Rolling Thunder, and now they've killed the Courier, so there's no ultimate orb for Ghost. They're certainly going to be able to claim the Roshan and get the Aegis as a result of this.
Yeah, there was a massive creep wave that was pushing in bottom, but OG just had the dominant amount of vision. They had a high ground ward here on the Radiant Triangle. They had a high ground ward here in the river. They even had a high ground ward behind the Roche Pit, and there was even a ward that was going in towards this Radiant mid lane as well. So
Kaka got an okay Static Storm. There was a decent Rolling Thunder, but none of it mattered. And speaking of Rolling Thunder, the hero that has it is going to be bursted down as Somnus gets caught inside the triangle and gets himself killed. They will be able to at least take down the Tombstone as well, in addition to his life. Kaka doesn't die just yet, but Ghost might be in danger. Yuragi jumps on top of him, forces him to pop the BKB. Now that's another BKB charge.
Enough gold for Tiger to have his own Ags now. It's very, very hard to try and fight in some of these areas. It enables you to kind of just stand your ground. You've got like a Sand King who wants to stand inside of his Sandstorm. You've got a Shadow Fiend who wants to stand and fight as well. So you got a full Lantern Rack, own Hurricane Pike. He's going to have a Daedalus very, very soon. I think the fact that Tiger just has so much gold, and same with Misha as well, right? That it's just hard for them to team fight when everybody is so fat on the side of OG.
RNG, they have one last opportunity here. They only need the one game to get into the upper bracket, and they're going in. Somnus, they've isolated Amar, but Amar gets hit with the false promise, so he's going to stay alive in this fight. The Reign of Destiny making things so difficult for them, and they've already brought down X-Nova. Now they jump Ghost, BKB is down, and Ghost's life is forfeit. No buyback available for him, a dieback for X-Nova, and there's going to be a GG called by RNG. Despite Somnus getting a pretty sick swashbuckle at the very end of the game, it matters for Nords. They don't have the damage, they don't have the survivability, and they do not have the game. OG victorious in this first game of this two-game set. Upper bracket.